Yo, YouTube, everyone, welcome back to the channel. What's going on? What's going on, people? What's good? What's good? What's good? Hey, let's get it, Gun. When's your tournament, bro? What time is it? What time is it? What time is it? What time is it? I got you, bro. I got you. Ask away, man. You got any questions? I got you. Is that 8? I don't know what that means, bro. We're in different time zones, my man. How many hours? When is it, like, in how many hours? Oh, okay, okay. I see you. I see you. Hey, you got this, bro. Good luck, good luck. Hope you win, man. You better win, bro. You better make me proud. All them coaching and stuff like that, bro. You better win, man. You better win. What's good? What's good, Sol? Sol? What's good, Sol? I got your VOD up and ready, bro. Got your VOD up and ready. When we breaking it down, if you got any questions, I want you to hit me up, Sol, okay? I've got my chat open on my left screen. If you got any questions, I want you to hit me up, okay? Give me a second, just make sure everything's all up and running, and then we'll run it.
Control the target area.
Should be good. Got you. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. So, let me just get it ready. What's going on, though, chat? You guys are good? You guys vibing out? What's going on, chat? Bro, who's excited for Black Ops 6, man? Who's excited for this new COD? I am so ready for that shit. I'm so ready. I'm not ready because my PC's not here yet, but I will be ready when it comes out. You're good, you're good. Yo, somebody needs to give this man a gifted, bro. We need to get sold as a subscriber so he can watch his own VOD. You're gonna miss? No way, man. You can't be missing Modern Warfare 3, bro. We got Black Ops 6 on the way. Come on, lock in, human. Lock in, gun. All right, we should be good. We should be good. We should be good. I'm just going to add the overlay for my boy Soul. And there you go. It's nice and ready. We're ready. We're ready. We're ready. As always, so if you've got any questions, it's going to be on my other screen, ready to lock in. We're just going to make sure it's all set up, and then we're going to get right into it, boys. We're going to get right into it. Well, Solid, I thought, you know what? It was a good COD. You're right. I'm not going to lie. This was a good COD. I think they did a good job. I think the post-season was very, very good. The start was a little bit iffy. I was a bit worried, you know, the maps weren't that great competitively. It was nice for nostalgia, you know, playing Modern Warfare 2 maps and all that, but competitively, it was a bit of a mess. It was a bit of a mess. They did a good job adding in the map pool. You know, you got your Vistas, your 6-stars, your Rios. They did a good job, I'm not gonna lie. The map pool, it started to make it pretty good. It just got a bit stale, though. The game got a bit stale. It's one of those. It's one of those. Okay. Ready to get started. Any questions, again, please let me know. Yeah, we're gonna be breaking down the gameplay. I'm excited. Let's get right into it. Let's get right into it. So what level are you again, my friend? Just to confirm, what level are you in this, bro? What level are you in this gameplay and just overall? You're back? Oh, the ads are rough, bro. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. Yo, if you got a Twitch Prime, bro, does it? Oh, if anyone's gonna drop a gifted, give it to my boy Soul. Poor guy's going through it, bro. Soul, do this. Have YouTube open on another screen if you're watching on like your, I don't know what you're watching on, but maybe have it for YouTube. And then if you have a question, maybe jump on Twitch. That might be a way to do it. Potentially, that could be a way of doing it. All right, I'm gonna get started. All right, bro. I'm gonna get started now. Doing that now, perfect. Like I said, if you got any questions, ask away in the chat, and it will be recorded anyway. So if you have anything after, you can always check it out. Okay. I like Harpoon and Subbits. I'm a fan. I'm a fan. It depends. Against really good teams, it gets annoying to play with. I'm not gonna lie, it gets kind of annoying. All right, boys, we're gonna get into it. Gun. So let's get ready. Let's get right into it. Let's break it down. Okay, we're starting now. Yo, and welcome back to the channel once again, back for another coaching subscriber session. We are officially a week away from Black Ops 6. I'm super excited. Today we're going to be going through all of the intangible stuff, all these transferable skills that will carry over to Black Ops 6. So let's get into it. We're currently coaching the boy Soul. This is going to be on 6-star hard points. Let's go through, let's break it down, see what he does well and things he could improve on. Starting off, he's going to go through to the middle area here. Just going to go through, nice little break here, standard stuff. Uses his equipment, great stuff here. Going to go through, instantly gets in the hill. So it gets quite aggressive there. You see he's premium the head glitch going through. One thing now, the left side is open, so I'm curious to see what happens. He gets a trade. So good aggressive play there. Great trade. He's going to back off. Okay, not a bad start here. Not a bad start. Let's keep it going and see what we're working with. I like that he's playing a little bit aggressive on the hill. I think a lot of people do kind of play a bit too slow, so I do like him being impactful on the hill. And let's see how well he reads the spawns. So great stuff there. Really good start, if I'm honest with you. Really good start here. Now his teammate's dead. This is where I see him slow down slightly. The trophy's an excellent play, and I have no faults at the start here. I have no faults at the start. I like what he's doing. I like how he's continuously applying pressure. I think it's a really good way of starting off the game here. He's watching this area. You see his teammates go behind him. Pretty bad timing there. Pretty bad timing there. Let's see if he could have done anything different. Honestly, by himself on the hill, I'm not going to even blame him for this one. I'm really not. I think it was one of those where, you know, he just got really bad timing. You can see what he's doing. He's trying to watch both ways, ends up going through and catches a really poor timing. And honestly, considering how much time he got there, I don't actually blame him. I think he played that pretty well, and I'm actually happy with the start here. First hill goes down. Let's see what he does on the rotation. So first hill, honestly, nothing to complain about. Really good start there. Teammates get 2. Let's see what happens there. He's going to go through. His movement looks clean. I'm very happy so far. There's no complaints from me. Let's see what happens there. So let's kind of paint a picture and see what's going on in this situation. So currently we're on P2. There's 2 spawns on P2. One spawn's going to be around there. We're going to call that spawn 1, and one spawn's going to be around there. We're going to call that spawn 2. So in this situation, what's going on? Where is Sal? He's going to be the red number 1 here, okay? So he's going to be going through, he's going to be standing over there. In this scenario, what you're trying to do is buy time for your team. You can see his team aren't really with him. His team aren't really with him. They're kind of back here. You can see one player is going to spawn up. They're a little bit behind. You see, they're not quite there just yet. So they're going to be pushing through. What you want to do now in this situation, if you're Sol or anyone watching, or just generally, what you want to do in this situation is you want to make sure it's not easy for the blue team to set up. We know that there's one in the vent, so there's going to be one in the vent there. We can see on the mini map. There's probably going to be maybe one more there, one spawning up, and probably one around there. This is how I'm guessing right now, like something like this, okay? In this situation, if you're Sol, what you want to try and do is play your life. Hardpoint isn't a game in seconds. It's a 60-second hill. You don't need to get every single second to win the game. You need to get around 40 seconds every hill to be really, really comfortable, okay? So for the first 10 seconds, just distract them. Right now, this is really important. If I'm Sol, if I'm watching Sol here, which I am, I want him to play his life here, be annoying, and try to distract them. Try to just stop them from pushing out this area. I don't want the blue team to get this area of map control, you see? So this area here where Sol is, I want him to kind of patrol it and cover this area. For me, that's really important. Let's see what he does and how he pursues there. So he goes through. Again, he has his equipment here. Great play there, watch your left here. So you can see, for me, he got a little bit of good timing there. And I just want to kind of show you guys why I think he got good timing. Still did a great job there. I think Sol sent this gameplay to flex on us because he's kind of frying out. I ain't gonna lie, he's actually frying out right now. So he goes through, for me, a little bit dangerous to go in like this because he didn't have any information on the left. Just like I mentioned earlier, you don't know where the enemies are. So the enemy could have easily been sitting here. If you look at my attack maps. So again, it didn't work out in this case for the enemy, but just something to be kind of cautious of. There is a chance that they could have enemies in that side area. Just be a bit careful. So maybe throw a shoulder to the left here. So one thing that he did, I think, was a little bit high danger. It works out okay, but you see how he slide cancels. Great camera there, but he didn't look to his left, so just be a bit cautious. He ends up checking now, so it works out okay, and that guy goes through. So the only thing I would say, something to be careful of, is that player could have been standing there. So when Sol goes in, he could have been pre-aiming Sol. Sol dies, and then, you know, they're on the back foot. So in this case, it works out okay, but just be a bit cautious there. He goes through, gets a fantastic 2-piece. Great. So now he's in a scenario where he gets 2 kills. So 2 of them are dead. His teammate, one of them dies, so one of them is going to be here. So one of them is going to be spawning up. His enemy is going to be spawning here. So once again, what does Sol do in this situation? What should he do? What he should be doing is playing his life and just delaying the push. Wait, buy time for his teammates. You see his teammates going through middle right now? That tells me that my teammate's middle. I don't need to worry about the vents. If I do need to worry about the vent, it's probably for the next 3 to 5 seconds only. Because if there's an enemy in the vent, they have to be around there. You see where I'm coming from? Because my teammates are out there. So the enemy has to be in the vent really close to me. So I would watch the vent for maybe 1 second, but then my main focus here, if I'm Sol, my main focus is going to be at the back of the hill. It's going to be through this like side vent here or the back window here. So this is where he should use his equipment. His equipment is everything here. He should chuck his equipment in one of those areas and watch the other. Let's see what he does here. So he goes through, you see he backs away, and I'm okay with this. I'm actually okay with this. Great play. He gets a fantastic kill. He's doing a really good job here. I have to give credit where credit's due. Doing a great job there. Unfortunately, he gets taken out. Let's see what happens there. So great play here, takes his time, gets the first kill, fantastic stuff. One thing I would like to see him do is use his equipment. And can you see how his teammate's dead now? So again, just a little bit of game awareness there. I know in the heat of the moment, it's quite difficult to do, but can you see how his teammate's dead? That tells me straight away. Let me move this out of the way. Give me 1 second. Perfect. This tells me straight away, in this scenario, because his teammate dies there, that tells me somebody should be coming through the vent. So right now, just being a bit cautious and knowing they're coming through the vent, probably could have saved them there. Another bit of feedback is I'd like to see you use your equipment a bit more there, Sol. I think you did a really good job here. I want to give you all your praise, but right there, just use your equipment, play your life, be annoying, okay? Don't worry about the hill right now. It's all about map control. Map control first, then the hill. So right now, while you're weak, look at your health. You see you're regenning, you're actually challenging this gunfight while about 40% health. So I would actually not mind if you just stayed where you were, was kind of stare glitch in the back, being annoying, using your stun and nade and slowing this guy down. If you looked at the map, you would have realized that he's coming through the vent, chucked a stun, slowed it down a little bit more. So you did a good job, but that's being really, really particular, really picky. I think you could have done a little bit more. So any questions so far? Everything makes sense, bro? I know he's in the chat, so I just want to make sure everything's okay with him. But yeah, I want to give the praises so far, doing a really good job. Once again, as he goes through here, this really gets into a little bit of a blender. You know, he gets taken out and then he gets another death. You know, you never want to die straight away. It just gets you in the back foot a little bit. So the first thing here, you can see your teammates end up dying. So what does that mean? It means we've lost map control, okay? We've lost map control. We can assume the blue team have taken the map control back. You know, we can assume that they have 2 people there. All good. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Right now, you always want to be cautious. There's always going to be someone around this lobby area, okay? Most of the time they're gonna have someone there, and they're just gonna kind of watch that cross. They're gonna normally watch this cross over there to make sure you're not pushing through middle. So again, just a small thing here. I feel like you got tunnel vision slightly. Just check the right hand side, you know, make sure no one's there. Instead, you got a bit tunnel vision, push through, end up dying, and now you can see you're on the back foot a little bit. So you see that one death? That one death has delayed you 10 seconds because you died. Let's show you when you died. You died now at 40 seconds. So you died at 40 seconds. You're rushing in. You didn't check your right. You die again. So 10 seconds later, you're in the exact same spot. You're further back. You haven't made any strides towards the hill, okay? So again, sometimes slowing it down. You did a great job at the start. Once they have map control, slow it down a little bit. I want to see more equipment usages. I haven't seen any equipment usage from you, so we have to be very careful. Right now, let's have a look at the picture and see the potential dangers, okay? We need to be really, really cautious here. It's not about P2. We're also worried about P3. So P2 spawns, we're going to highlight them once again. At this time, what I'm going to do, I'm going to call them 2. So this is P2. Spawns, okay? Really important. These are the spawns for P2. The next spawns we're going to do is P3 spawns. So this is P3 spawn. And this is P3 spawn, okay? Why do we care about that? Because for the next 20 seconds, we're going to be playing with P2 spawns. After those 20 seconds, we're going to be playing with P3 spawns. So what does that mean? It means we need to make sure towards the end of P2, we are getting what spawn? This spawn. We want this spawn. At the end of P2, at the last 10 seconds, 15 seconds here, we want the good spawn for P3. So I want you guys to pay attention to this for a second, and then we're going to go through the setup right now. So right now, this is your setup. You're over there. You're over there with your teammate, pushing through the front. 2 of your teammates have just died. Now, this is where the issue may happen, okay? This is where the issue may occur. Against a good team right now, if they have somebody rotating early through middle, for example, and he blocks these new spawns, your 2 teammates could spawn back there. Your 2 teammates could spawn back there, giving you the bad spawns. So I'm going to pay attention to you right now, and I'm going to look at the minimap. I'm going to see, where do these 2 teammates spawns? Where the hell do these 2 teammates spawns? Depending on where they spawn, I will know what spawn we have. So let's go through it together. Let's take our time. Teammates go through. My teammate spawns behind me. Okay, cool. As soon as you see your teammate spawn behind you, that tells me, okay, our spawns are safe right now. That tells me, okay, our spawns are safe. We should be okay. So now you're going through the left. Again, you get a little bit not impatient there, just kind of prepare for that a little bit more. My teammate's going through middle. Right now, let's play for the new spawns. So you're going through, you're holding for the new spawns, you're going for the far right. I'm okay with this. I'm okay with this. You're watching the far right. Right now, I would be a bit more worried about the left side than the right side. Because if you look right now when you guys die, look what actually happens. There's one person here, he's dead. There's one person in the hill, one on the left. So we know for a fact there's 2 people around this pool area, okay? There's 2 people around this pool area. Where do you spawn right now? Let's see. You have 2 teammates through middle. So your teammates are through middle right now. So we know that no one's through middle. They could be coming through P4, so you're right in that regards. But right now we know there's 2 people there. One died as well, so this is their current setup. We're looking for 1 player right now, essentially. As soon as you spawn up, I don't mind what you did here. I actually don't mind what you did here. Only thing I would say is I would be a little bit cautious that 15 seconds left, nobody's rotating through the front. Because your teammate is over there, I think you made the right play. Because your teammate is currently sitting over there, I think you made the right play. You're checking the right. As soon as your teammate dies now, and can you see how your other teammate spawns out? This is where you have to be very careful. Because right now, you could potentially lose a spawn. Let's play it together. So you and your teammate just died. Falsy, where does Falsy spawn here? He should spawn with you, right? He should spawn with you. Look at the minimap. And right there. Chat, this is everything right now. Doesn't matter what game you're playing. This bit right now is everything. I want you to look at the minimap. Where did my teammate just spawn? He didn't spawn with me. So that means my teammate in this scenario, we're going to highlight him right here. Number 2, he should have spawned with me here. But guess where he spawned? He actually spawned on the other side of the map. So that tells me that this player is actually somewhere in our spawn. He's somewhere behind, blocking the area. He's somewhere here getting these P2 spawns. So I think you made a good play looking for this player. You're now trying to find this player. Let's see what you do here. You're going through, you're essentially trying to find this one player. Now I'm taking my time, I'm pausing this. Can you guys see how I've come up with this kind of like hypothesis in my head? This is what you have to start doing in game and being really quick with it. And it takes time. It's very difficult to do in game. But if you can get to a point where you're currently thinking, okay, where are my teammates spawning? You should be thinking of like this in your head. This is P2, this is P2. The next hill is P3. Where are my teammates spawning? Okay, right now there should be a gap. We don't know where one of them are. Let's look for him. Let's see what happens there. You're going through, you're going through. Be very cautious here. He could have already crossed. So right now I'll probably back away and look for this player. There you go. You're doing a good job. And I would expect one player to be around here. There you go. You end up finding him and you end up getting a great kill. Really good stuff there. Fantastic gun skill from you. There's another one there. So can you see what happened? They end up spawning there after you gave it up because your team has got a bad spawn. So let's see what happened. You break the hill now. Really good stuff there. Fantastic play. Instantly what happens? We're now on P3 territory. So let's go through P3. What's happening now? Good break, by the way. And I have to give credit to Sol. He knows the spawns. He's doing a really good job there. So Sol, great stuff so far, okay? There's no big complaints so far. I'm just kind of going through and yeah, you're doing a really good job, to be honest, bro. It's really one of those things where I'm just making sure that you're staying consistent. I've seen a few small, tiny mistakes. The biggest thing I would say is your equipment usage. That's probably the only thing. The other thing I would say is maybe add a bit more movement in your gun skill. I think your gun skill wise, you're winning your gunfights, but I'm not seeing any, like, I want to see a little bit more drop shots and stuff like that. Just me personally, I feel like that's where you can elevate your game. So far, no complaints besides maybe add a little bit more movement to be effective. And when I say that, you did a really good dolphin dive off the ledge. I'm talking about in gunfights. I think in gunfights, you got a little bit more movement to be harder to hit. And the second bit of feedback is use your equipment a bit more. I think we're lacking a little bit there. Besides that, really good stuff. I'm actually very impressed with you. So, what's good, Ghosts? What's going on? Hey, thank you so much for the follow, Vantu and Annie. I appreciate you guys. Thank you guys for tuning in. Welcome to the stream. We're just doing a coaching subscriber session right now. A VOD review. Hope you guys are enjoying. If you got any questions, ask away. We got our Twitch chat live on our other screen. Ask away anyone involved, and I'll get those questions on for you. Whether it's about me, maybe you can help Sal out if you think of anything you see from his gameplay, or if there's anything you're stuck with, I can try use his gameplay to help you guys understand. So right now, this left area here, this is going to be the spawn bit where we don't know where someone's spawning. This is going to be out the map. We're waiting for the spawns. Okay, I'm going to put people there just to make it easier for us to kind of go through. So right now we have 3 of us in the hill. Okay, we don't know where they are. We just got a few kills. So right now I think we got 3 kills. So we're going to leave it like this. You got lots of questions? Hey, Red, that's absolutely perfect. That's absolutely perfect. So right now we go through. I'm not sure where they are. We're going to take our time and see. So what are we waiting for right now, chat? I want you guys to help me out here. What are we waiting for right now? Where do we know where they spawn? First of all, we know where the 2 spawns are. If you don't know where the spawns are, when you're playing, just ask yourself a question. Where do I spawn on this hill? Nice and easy, okay? This is spawn 1. This is spawn 2. This is what we do here. Ready, chat? This is it. This is everything you need to know. We wait for our teammate to spawn. Wherever he spawns is our current spawn. Wherever he spawns is our current spawn. Then I know where the opponent should be spawning, so we watch. We watch the kill cam. My teammate spawns there. As soon as I see my teammate spawn there, that tells me the enemies are going to spawn here. You see where I'm coming from? You see how I'm understanding this now? You see where I'm coming from now? How I'm understanding the knowledge and the skill gap? It's because of this. Now, you guys can work with me and we can do it together. The skill gap is going to be in-game, realizing that. When you're playing right now, when he goes through, he gets a kill, he takes his time, he's waiting for his teammate, that's 2 down. Perfect, that's 3 down right there. He goes through, that's 3 down. So, in-game, you should be thinking 3 people down, that means 3 people spawning up, okay? As soon as you see your teammate spawn in-game, you need to turn around and realize, okay, my danger zone now is this area here. So, any questions, bro? I think you got a really good understanding, so I'm very happy with this. Now, I want to see how Soul performs from this area. This is where the good players become great. He knows they're spawning here, really good stuff here, and let's see what he does in this situation. How he plays, how he presses them, how he uses his movement, his off angles, and this is the skill gap right here. Let's see what he does. First things first, fantastic. Okay, I was going to say fantastic kill there. A few feedback straight away, a few bits of feedback. For me personally, I'm not a big fan of the angle. I was going to say fantastic shots, but looking back at this right now, what is the angle? Why is there a problem with this? First of all, I think he's quite out in the open here. This is where I can be really picky. He's done a great job. Now, if you guys will say silver or gold, you may be like wondering about the spawns. We've kind of gone through the spawns. This is now the next segment. What to do from this situation. So right now, if I'm Soul, the only difference I'm going to make, instead of sitting right there where he was, instead of sitting right there and kind of sitting in a corner and waiting for the pressure, what I personally would do is I would sit around here. I want you guys to look at my yellow marker. I would sit around here. And I would do the short jump. I would slide cancel. I would be annoying. There's still a minute left here. If you can be annoying in this corridor, like even if you slide cancel out or shoulder it or chuck a nade or just slow them down, I would try and kill them before they even proceed here because they're going to be sprinting around this corner. Or like slide into a prone, do something annoying. So I want you to let me know if you've got any questions here, because this is the bit I want you to work on. So far, you've been excellent. I have to say, you've been really good. This is why I want you to be a bit more clinical. Someone like Shotzi or Hydra right now, they're going to cut the lanes and be really annoying. And this is what I want you to do a bit more. Right now, I want you to turn around. So we've got a minute to deal with. How can I be annoying? How can I make them stuck here? How can I get them like stuck here? Or how can I be so good and kill them that they spawn all the way here? You see? So you're trying to be annoying here. And this is the skill gap right now. You did a really good job. Unfortunately, you go through and end up dying right now because you're in a bit of a bad position. So you see right now you're standing. The reason I don't like this spot is because if they come around that corner and they slide cancel around this corner, they're going to kill you. They stand right there. They're going to kill you. You're out in the open. I would rather see you slide around this corner and shoulder it, chuck a nade there, jump on this ledge here, go from a different off angle, make it difficult for them to kill you. And that's the skill gap. Because what you do now is, look, you die. It wasn't the best position. You hold the angle, he cameras you, you get killed. And now your teammates are in a bad position. Now your teammates in a bad position. They get 2 down. You see? And now you're in the back foot. Why? Because now you spawn out there. You spawn out there. You're leaving your teammates in the 2v4. You're running. And they could have stopped you there. They didn't, but they could easily stop you there. You're going through. Again, you're going across. And now you're dead. So you see that one play just lost you about 30 seconds. That one play. If you're in a better position right here, you guys get the rest of the time. It comes down to this one play. There you go. Yes, that was terrible position. I told myself that as soon as it happened. So perfect. So right there, that is a skill gap. Everything you've done has been good. But this one hill, look what you do. Because of this poor positioning, you end up dying. And guess what? You lose the map control. You lose the hill. You lose 30 seconds. Now, I want to look at the score for a second. Let's say you get 30 seconds here. You guys are on 82. They stay on 41. Okay? That's if you get 30 seconds. Now, what's actually going to happen? Let's say they get 30 seconds. What happens instead? You guys are on 52. They become on 71. Think about it. That one play has gone from you having a 40-point lead to them having a 30-point lead. All from one play. Now, could your teammates have done something different? Absolutely, but I'm worried about you. I'm talking about you specifically. That one play went from a 40-point advantage to a 30-point deficit. And that is everything. It's those minuscule decisions in Call of Duty. Now, this is going to happen. This is going to happen because the game is so fast. But it's up to you to identify this and have as many of those removed from your game. If you have 10 of those a game, If you have 10 of those a game, you've given them 300 seconds hypothetically. You see where I'm coming from? It's about removing them, because now look, now they're on the front foot. They got the spawn trap, they got you pushed back, they got you spawned here. All 4 of you coming through the front here, they've taken the lead. Everything has changed. Just from one little play there. Now, if you were a little bit more efficient there, you would have got 2 kills, got 3 kills, you would have had map control, you would have been in the lead right now. And now look, 15 seconds left. What's going on here? You're pinching the hill. There's 3 of you on this hill. Tunnel vision once again. You see how you're going for the spawns here? But the issue now is somebody could have rotated. You punched all the way around to get 10 seconds here. So I think what you did is you made a bad play earlier. But most of the game you've been good. And this is where you've like kind of got tunnel vision and said, oh shit, I made a bad play. I need to break the hill. But right now you should be looking at the bigger picture and rotating right now. Cutting the lanes and rotating. Right now, I don't think you need to go for the old hill. There's 3 of you here. Now, right now, you're going for the spawns, you're going for the spawns, but the person that spawned here, what if he went to the new hill? You see where I'm coming from? Now he's at the new hill, and now you're on the back foot again, and now look. And now, this is what I mean. This is a spiral effect, Soul. Okay? These small decisions you need to get out of your game. You're going to have 5 to 10 of these a game. Every time we do a VOD review, we'll get rid of 1 or 2 until you're at a point where you don't have that many left. Because now, look. Let's pause it right now. We're on P4 right now. They have this kind of setup, okay? They've got somebody most likely on the hill. I've not seen this. This is just from my knowledge in my head where I'm expecting. This is a decent lobby. So this is what I'm expecting. 1 on the hill, 1 there. Maybe someone around this corner where Sal goes around this corner, and maybe 1 more on the hill, okay? This is what I'm expecting, something like this. What is the issue we have now? You're coming through this area here. You guys are coming through this area. Not only do you have to break the hill now, you guys are down by 20, just like we said earlier, because of that 1 play. So now you're going to go through, because you didn't rotate with the last 15 seconds, by the way. Right now, look, there was 15 seconds. You could have rotated, but you didn't. You let them have it, and now look. Now you're on the back foot. And just, oh my God, I'm a genius, chat. I'm a genius. I told you exactly where he was going to be. He was right there. I love when I get it right, because I feel like I'm actually, you know, providing some value information. So it's good for me to provide it right. As soon as I went through, I expected someone to be in this corner. He's exactly where I expected. Now, I've not seen this gameplay, I promise. But this is just what I'm expecting. So if I'm Soul right now, I'm shouldering, I'm being a bit more cautious. He's exactly where I highlighted, okay? Now you end up dying, and guess what? You're now on the back foot. You're on the back foot. The spawn points, there's 1 here. There's 1 here. But guess what? They have the map control. Just like that, look at the score. It went from being even to them having a 40-second lead now. You're going through, great 2-piece. You're going across, fantastic trade right there. Really good trades there. This was an excellent break from you. I want to go through that again and highlight the positive there, because that was an excellent break in my opinion. It all starts with this play right here. All starts with this play right here. You go through, you camera the first player. So because you're, oh, you die here. This was earlier, my bad. Sorry for reliving that moment, Sol. I apologize. But you go through, you know where they are. So you're like, okay, now I know where he is. Let's see what we do differently. You go with your teammate, you take your time, you wait for your teammate, and now you're going to camera this guy. This guy gets fried. That's the power of the reposition, by the way. That's the power of the reposition. That guy didn't reposition. He should have repositioned because Sol knew where he was. He gets a kill. Now look, he goes through, he gets 2, trades with his teammate. Look at the kill feed, there's 1 more. Where are they spawning right now, chat? Where are they spawning? During this time, as 3 of them are dying, where are they spawning? I want you guys to let me know, chat. 1 or 2? So, I want you to let me know, everyone in the chat, what do you guys think? Are they spawning point 1 or point 2 right now? What do you guys think? 3 of them are dead. Let's look at the kill feed. 3 of them are dead, 1 of my teammates is dead. So, again, we're going to go to our little spawn image right here. This is what I'm thinking. I think 1 of my teammates is dead. I think they're going to have, you know, 3 of them dead. So 3 of them in the spawn image right now. There's 1 of them on the hill. Is going to be around there. So right now, where are they spawning, chat? What do we think? 2. There you go. It's perfect. So you know the spawn knowledge, okay? You know the spawn knowledge. So right now, I want to see what you do with this information, okay? I agree with you. They're going to spawn on the point 2. So this is where you, in my opinion, need to get this kill as quick as possible. As quick as possible. As soon as this happens, right now, it's 4 dead. You, in my opinion, need to turn around here. This is where I think you made the wrong play. Let me know what you think, Sol. I think you made the wrong play, and I'm going to explain why, okay? Perfect play right now. Perfect play right now. As soon as this kill goes through, this is everything. Your teammates are right here. You have 2 teammates in front of you. In this scenario, you need to be an absolute killer and hold this middle angle. You need to not let them through this area here. You cannot let them through here. You want them to funnel through this area here. Because if you have 2 teammates like you do now on a head glitch right here, it's impossible for the enemy to break it because they're going out into the open. There you go, Soul. You see where I'm coming from, bro? And these are things I'm thinking really quickly. So right now, your teammate, if I ask you right now, who should pick up this area? It has to be your teammate. You have to trust them to make that play. You need to go middle and stop them from pushing through. But look what you do. You go through, you go through, you go through. And now look at this. You have 4 people over there, you see? And what's the bad, like, what's the negative? The negative is you left middle open. You left middle open. Can you get away with it? Sure. But just like I said, if you want to be a killer and you want to stop them, you need to go through. Because now look, your teammates have this anyways. Your teammate is exactly where I wanted him, by the way, on the head glitch. But who's got middle? No one. Your teammate is holding middle from here. I would rather you hold middle from there, stop them from even getting into middle, than let your teammate hold middle from there. You agree with me, bro? Any questions? And now you die because you overcommitted with a sub. Let your teammates have that. Because now look, now two of them are holding middle from a shit angle, to be honest. They're holding middle from here, and this one guy is fighting 3 of them. But if you left middle, if you held middle, sorry, you would have let your teammates hold the left, you would have got another wave, and you're chilling. Right now, if I ask you who has mid-map control, you have no idea. No one's got mid-map. And guess what? This guy pushes through, you would have killed him earlier. You've seen the domino effect I'm going through now? You would have, now you die. And now they've got mid-map control. Now they've got people set up for P1. And this is what I mean, Soul. You're a really good player. It's these small things that make the difference. And I see so many of these small mistakes in my own gameplay. So I'm glad I can share them with you, of these little things. This is the difference between us and a pro. Besides the mechanical skills, in terms of game awareness, it's those small decisions like that. Being quick, being efficient, looking at the mini-map that you're doing now. This is great. Great read. Fantastic read. It's about being more like that. So you're in a really good spot here. I love your gameplay. I think it's excellent. I think you're really good. I think your cutting lanes is brilliant. I think you're a very good player. Absolutely no doubt you should be Crimson. I don't know if you're Diamond or Crimson in this video, but I think you're a very good player. And I definitely think you can get to Iridescent. Clean up those little things there. Clean up those little things there, okay? Also, a little bit more movement in your gunfights. Besides that, I think you're in a good spot. I feel like in gunfights, you don't use too much movement, and that's what, you know, we can work on mechanically. Right now, 20 seconds left. We're going to keep going through. And honestly, I think you're in a really good spot, bro. You're doing a great job so far. They should be coming through your right here. So you know they're on the right. Not bad, not bad. Let's go through. Again, you know they're on your right here.
Confirming next hard point. Stand by.
So you know they're on the right. Let's see how you play this. Again, just small things that I would have done a little bit different. It's just kind of like, you can see you still got your nade, right? You can see you still got your nade. Right now, in my opinion, this is where you kind of want to mix the spawns up a little bit. Like, you're worried about the hill, but for me, I feel like you could probably go and cut the spawns there, to be honest, bro. Oh, you were Diamond 3. Okay, I see. Yeah, I think you're definitely Crim, bro. I think you're definitely Crim. Right now, you see your teammates got this much map control. If we look through together here, I personally feel like a little bit of a missed opportunity was just maybe going for spawns here. Like, because one person's down, 2 people down. So right now, it's 2 people down. That's 3 down. So in this scenario, I feel like 3 people are down. I think you could have made a move for the spawns here. What do you think, Sol? I think right now what you could have done, because this is your scenario. You got someone there, someone there. You got someone around there. And you got a 4th is around there. You know 3 of them have just died, right? So they're probably going to spawn here. But if you push this right now, if you go through right now and kind of get behind them, you can stop them from breaking free this area. You see where I'm coming from? You can stop them from 1, they might not even spawn here because you're blocking it, but 2, you could stop them from even getting through this area here. I definitely could have made a mixie. There you go. Exactly. Because for me, what's more impactful? This is a yellow box right now where you could have been, okay? So we'll keep this as yellow. Imagine if you got behind and you just stopped them from getting through this area here. You were behind them, you waited for a second, you played it patient, and you're just being annoying, right? That's one way. But what you did is this. You went through here, so you actually let them get past this layer. You let them get past this layer into this area. So you let them get into the mixy area of the hill, and then you fought them over there. So for me, again, just, you know, while you have this scenario, while you got 3 down, just, you know, make them suffer a little bit more. Make them suffer a little bit more. I think that's a very common theme here. Is during the spawn, just making them suffer a bit. Because you could have been behind them right now, and you would have stopped them. You would have stopped this guy from even getting through. You would have cut the lanes, been a little bit more annoying to deal with. Because now look, you see how they're all funneling through there? You could have stopped them right there. That guy funneling through, you would have stopped him, even if you stair glitched here. Even if you sat there, and let's say 2 of them get past, or 1 of them get past. You could have stopped the 3rd, And then you would have given these guys something to think about. You would have given these guys something to think about because they're like, oh shit, someone's pinching us. These guys would have been confused. So just little things like that sometimes. I think cutting lanes, you're doing a good job. But the spawns, I don't think you're as effective and efficient at really like making them suffer. I would say that's a big point. Not making them suffer enough. Again, let's go through, use our equipment here. Let's use our equipment here. Okay, let's see what happens there. Let's see what went wrong. Two of your teammates are dead now. They saw you cross. They saw you cross right now. So they've seen two of your teammates dead. They're spawning back here. They've seen you cross. There's at least 3 of them around. We can see there's at least 3 of them around. What we do not want to do here is die. Because if we die now, what do? We give them map control. We give them this whole area. If we die, we give them this area here. They push up. If you die, they push up. If you die, they have somebody pushed up there, and it's harder for your team to break out. So once your teams are dead here and you've crossed through the front, you need to play your life here. You need to shoulder this and back away. You need to be paying at the edge here, chucking a stun, chucking a nade, watching the right. But instead, look, you're holding the angle, but you're not really ready because there's so many of them. You need to expect the aggression here. You see how there's 2 of them there? Now you die. These guys are going to push up now. You're going to spawn there. There's 3 of you now. And guess what? The guy that just kills you, he's going to push up like this. He's going to go there. The other guy's going to go there. It's going to be harder for you to escape P3 now. It's going to be much harder for your team to escape P3 now. And look at that. Look at that. Now look, to go through, it's going to be harder for you guys to go through. You see how they killed you? Look, they're going to push up now. I guarantee someone's on the left waiting for you here. So you see how you're second guessing yourself? To be honest, they should have held this better. They actually played that pretty poor from them. I think they could have played that a bit better there, so you guys got kind of fortunate. You end up spawning on the bad side now. Again, in this situation, you can see your teammates spawn out, so maybe ask yourself the question. Right now, with 40 seconds left, you're going through the front. This is fine, you're going through. But as soon as you see your teammates spawn out now, you should ask yourself the question. Oh, okay, my teammates are spawning out. That means I'm in the middle here. Maybe play your life a little bit more and just kind of think to yourself, what can I do here to play my life and be annoying and stuff like that? Like you dying now, you can see you end up spawning out. So now you've lost the map control again. And now you're on the other side of the map here. If I pause it right now, can you see what happened? The spawns got flipped because you died again. It's a domino effect. You dying 2-3 times there. Now look, now your red team in this scenario, this is the worst scenario to be in, by the way. This is the worst scenario to be in. You have the bad spawns for this hill. You have the bad spawns for this hill, and they've got scrap time. This is never what you want. You never want to have scrap time and you never want to give up scrap time the last 20 seconds, 15 seconds, and have the bad side of the map because you get into a blender. So they're actually holding it from the front here. This is what they're doing. They're holding it like this. This is their current setup right now. They've got something like this maybe. You see? They're holding it from the front, so they've got you spawning so far away from P3, which is the next spawn. And they've got the scrap time, so they have all the map control here. So let's see what you do. 2 people go down, your teammates end up clutching up right now. 3 down, just rotate. Your teammate did a great job there, so just rotate. You know where they're spawning, just be annoying here. Just be annoying. I would have got a bit more aggressive on the right again. I think it took a little bit too long there. Check your left stairs, check your left head glitch. Okay, I don't mind it. I don't mind it. Let's see what you do. You're going with your teammate. Maybe you break together. This is okay. Yeah, I think they kind of got caught lacking there, so fair enough. Not a bad break from you. But again, bro, you see your equipment? You're breaking the hill by yourself. We've got to be using our equipment. We have to be using our equipment. And once again, because you don't have spawns right here, you're going in by yourself. It's always going to be a bit dangerous. It's always going to be dangerous. Take your time, mate. You know, chuck a stun, chuck a nade, feel it out. Get a kill, feel it out a little bit more. Because what you're doing now, you're kind of over-challenging by yourself. Over-challenging by yourself. If you look right now, you get that kill. Okay, chill. Wait for a second. There could be more people here. Shoulder it. Slide behind this piece of cover. You should shoulder this and say, no one's here. Let me get behind this piece of cover. Let me slide behind this cover and stair glitch it. And you would have seen this guy out in the open and the guy on the floor. You would have got another 2-piece. I know it's all hindsight, but just generally, like you running out right now and jumping into the open, they know exactly where you are. It's never going to be an easy gunfight to have. So just make it a little bit easier for yourself. You did a good job getting the first kill. Just make it a little bit, you know, a little bit easier for yourself. Because now you spawn out, you get another kill. You should get the good spawns there, to be honest. Your teammates are there, so you should get good spawns. Okay, bit of a, I don't know what's happening here. It's a bit all over the place. Teammates get 3. Here's a little bit all over the place. Your teammate does a great job here. So once again, what do we do here? Let's see. Okay, good play. As soon as you kill one, this is fine. I like the play from you. Great play. Again, you're weak, so we want to back away instead of going forward. You end up getting traded. I would say once you get the second kill, just back away. In this situation, hold your MCW like that. Perfect. Get that kill, back away. My opinion, you don't even chow this. In this gunfight, if I said to you, so who should win this right now? You or the opponent? I would always say the opponent. The fact that you killed him right now was pretty poor from him. You see, he didn't even hit. She hit one shot on you. And now you go forward again. You're just kind of asking to be traded. I would personally say back away and just play a little bit smarter there. But you did a good job. You got 2, so I'm not going to blame you. That was a good job. You end up spawning still on the bad side, but it's actually okay right now because 30 seconds left. So the spawns were a little bit all over the place in that specific kill. 25 seconds, and you guys do a good job of bringing it back. Good job of bringing it back. Great spawns again. Great reads from you. Pushing through. Again, equipment, bro. Equipment. Right now, you're watching 2 lanes. What do we do here? You know they're coming through middle. You know they're coming through the left. What do we do here, Sol? When you're watching 2 lanes right now, there's 2 areas you need to watch. You need to watch 2 areas. 1 is this front. 2 is this left. So what do? You stun this corridor. You stun this corridor and you watch the left. As you stun it, you watch the left. Once the stun gets nothing, you then watch the left. Then you can hold a frag grenade or a Semtex. You chuck a Semtex there. So for the next 10 seconds, you're watching both areas at once. As one person, you can watch 2 areas by using your equipment. Because now, look, if he comes through the left, you get killed. You do a really good job there. 15 seconds left and start rotating to the right. If they're not here, by the way, what does that mean? If they're not here, Sol, what does that mean? We look at attack map. What does that mean? They're not coming through here. They're spawning here, by the way. If they're not coming through there, and they're not coming through there, it means they're coming through where? It means they're overextending and going through to P4. So you should look at the kill feed and say, right, I got 2 kills, I got 3 kills. I think 1 or 2 have definitely rotated through P4 through their spawn. Again, equipment, okay? Equipment. And you can see exactly what I spoke about. Right there, Dr. SJ, he goes exactly where I mentioned, which is the new hill. And he ends up killing you, okay? So right there, you did a good job there. But I would say maybe try prioritizing the new hill. But you did a good job. You did a good job holding middle. It wasn't really your fault there. You now have this side of the map. Let's see what you do here.
Target area updated.
Let's see how you break it.
Friendly cruise missile deployed.
Hey, y'all, just hit me up on Discord, bro. Hit me up on Discord and we'll have a conversation, my boy. So right now, the new hard point
Friendly cruise
goes
missile
through.
deployed.
Yeah, I would keep this high ground. I mean, you kind of fried that guy. I don't know how you did that, to be fair. So fair play, you fried that guy going through. Again, when you're weak, I would just try to stop over-challing a little bit when you're weak. Good play, though. You look at the minimap. Good play from you. Good play, good play. You're quite weak. Let's see what you do. Semtex needs to go through. Semtex has to go through here, bro. You need to be using your nades a little bit more. This is another perfect example of equipment. So, what do you think about equipment here? What do you think, bro? Right now, you did a good job. You chuck a trophy down. In this scenario, you are not sure where they're pushing from. You don't know if they're going to come through the right or through this area here, okay? What you could do is just chuck a Semtex here, bro. Chuck a Semtex and then look to your left head glitch. Like that Semtex would slow any pushes for the next 3 to 5 seconds. That's enough time to buy time for your teammates, you see? But you're not using your equipment to watch multiple lanes. That's one thing I definitely want you to work on, is using your Semtex to watch multiple lanes. Right now, chuck a Semtex and watch the left. Because you go through, it gets really mixy. It gets really mixy. You do a good job there playing your off angles, but again, bro, for me, the Semtex is just crying out to be used. There you go. Exactly. Exactly, Sol. So we're on the same page here. You definitely should use your Semtex there. Now you go through. It's the same thing, though. You're doing a really good job overall. It's just these minuscule things. I think you're doing a really good job, to be honest with you. It's just these little things, I would say, to up your game. Because right now, another thing I'm seeing is you're taking a lot of gunfights that you probably should lose, but you're winning it because you're better than the opponent. But, you know, I think that may be why you're stuck in D3, right? Because when you go up against the Crimsons and, like, Iridescents, those gunfights that you're taking, you know, you might lose against them because they're all quite talented as well as you. So it's one of those, you've got to be a bit more cautious, a bit more careful. But overall, man, I think it's really good gameplay. I'm not seeing anything major like, oh, no, we're stuck. No, I think I've seen really good gameplay. There's a lot of small details I would say that you could work on for sure. But overall, I think, you know, you're doing a good job. You're doing a good job. Little things like that. Like, this is a perfect example. Like right now, you're by yourself. I think sometimes just understanding the difference between map control and hill and like playing your life. Like right now, there is no reason to jump out of cover. Like you need to stay where you are and play this angle. Like again, if we look at the minimap, you see what I'm seeing right now? You're seeing 2 of them on the left there, okay? So these are things that if you can start to get, it will just allow you to be much more complete player. Right now, you know there's 2 of them on the left. 2 of them on the left, let's hold this angle. Back away, we get 1. There's still 1 more on the left. Before we worry about the guy on the right, there's still 1 more on the left. But what do? You let go and you chow the guy on the right, you see? And now you end up dying. And now because you were the last player and you're dead as well, your teammates are going to be in the back foot here. So what can we do a bit different? If you can get another kill here, that helps your team so much. So even if you shot the first guy, you're so weak here. If you pre-fired right now, so if you said, you know what? I'm so one-shot, I'm going to die. Let me take out this guy with me. Let me take out this guy with me. I would have said, if you could pre-fire this area, take him out as he chows you. Again, just little plays like that. It buys time for your team. Because right now, your team aren't even spawned up yet. So what you don't want to do is you do not want to die here. Because you dying right now, look at the red team now. Look at the red team. You're going to spawn around there. The red team are going to have a full setup. They're going to have someone there. They're going to have someone there. They might have someone there. They might have 2 people watching this area here, this cut. You guys are basically in a really bad spot now. Because you guys now, because you all died, and there's like 3 of them still, they're going to have this much map control. If you kill 2 of them, it's a lot easier to break. I know it's not an easy thing to do, but again, I'm just being a little bit more critical right there. You end up spawning the other side, to be fair, so one of them might have pushed out quite far. You end up getting quite fortunate. It looks like they messed up with their spawns there. They pushed up a little bit far. Let's see what you do. Unfortunate there. Unlucky there.
Target area updated. Move to
Again,
the
I just want to see a little bit more like more nerdy stuff, I would say. Like, bro, like I want to see more. It's different because I don't want to say this stuff if you're playing like, you know, in a team game, but in rank play, I want to see more like more abusing the other stuff, like movement wise for sure. I was talking about like live market and stair glitching, but let's leave that out for now. Like in terms of like movement and stuff, I just think in your gunfight, it looks a little bit flat. Like right there, good drop shot. But just generally, I think, I don't know how to explain it. But I think mechanically, we could definitely work on controlling the gunfight a bit more and being a little bit more clinical. Because the gunfights you're winning, I feel like you're just better than your opponents. There's not really gunfights I'm seeing where you kind of should be winning, but you're not. Like most of the gunfights you're winning is because you're better than the other team. There's not gunfights where I feel like you're controlling it really well and, you know, you're outplaying them. It's mainly just gun skill v gun skill. You're just better than them, if that makes sense. I don't mind this angle you're holding. I don't mind it. I would push out a bit more, though, because your teammates have got this area. They're going to come through this middle alley. Again, stun and nade. You know they're coming through. Stun and nade this area. I want to see stuns and nades right now. Maybe chuck one. Your teammate's right there. Maybe go to the left or push out here. So you're playing very isolated here. Again, give yourself some freedom, bro. Give yourself some freedom. Like right now, push a lane. Like, you know where they're coming from. Push a lane. Either push left. If you think they're not coming left right now, push middle. Push this middle lobby right now. You know they're coming through this left area. Bro, chuck a stun. Chuck a nade. Slide through. Camera them. I would push this area. I would fry them. I would fry them in this cut right now. Teammate died. You're going to hold the back. I'm okay with this. And then you die. Why? Because you didn't put a lot of pressure there. I think right there, the big thing was just pressure. Your teammates kind of messed you up for sure. Your teammates messed you up here. But right now, when you see two people down, I would know that they're coming through middle and just push this area here, in my opinion. Could you kind of let them have map pressure and then you just gave them the hill for free? You guys had two down there. There's no reason we should be losing those gunfights, okay? So we know he's on top of this area here. Your teammates go with you. I don't love this push, but I do it myself sometimes. It's one of those where it's like, you're probably going to lose it. It's just one of those, man. I'm not a big fan of that push, to be honest. Going up those stairs, I feel like you always put yourself at a disadvantage. And that's what I mean earlier. Just make sure you're not putting yourself at a disadvantage is a big thing.
Enemies inside the perimeter.
They should be pre-aiming you here. They're going to win the game from this. Again, you're good. You're taking your time. I know the time's not left, but I like that you wait for your teammate. That was good. That was good. Wait for your teammate. It was just unfortunate the game was over. If we look at this gameplay style, you lost by 18 points. There was at least 3 hard points where I think you guys had control and you didn't really do the smart thing and, like, you know, really push out in certain areas. I think that could have been a big benefit. I can't see the scoreboard, unfortunately, but like these plays were platinum, right? Platinum and diamond. I look at this gameplay and say, I think you were better than these players, but the fact that you lost is like a little bit, just a little bit of that game awareness, just a little bit. I would say like it really wasn't a lot. There really wasn't a lot of mistakes in your game there. There were just a few things you did that had kind of like a big effect. Now, if we look at the score, you guys lost by 18 points. I would say there was at least 4 hard points where you could have got an extra, let's say 10 seconds. Okay. What does that do? That means you would have had 40 extra points. Okay. But not just that, they would have lost 40 points. They would have lost 40 points. So they would be on 210 and you would have won. It just comes down to those small margins. Even though it's only an 18-point game, every 10 seconds you lose and they get is a difference of 20, not 10. I think that's what people miss out. When you get 10 seconds from someone else, you went 33 and 30. Yeah, so there you go. So I think you did good in terms of kills and you definitely slayed out and stuff. But I think overall, there was a few little areas where I think you could have been a bit more impactful. Like, I feel like in this type of lobby, your kills could have meant a bit more. And it's just little things. But I don't blame you for the loss at all. I think you did a really good job. You definitely did your 25%. But sometimes when you're playing solo queue, to get out of these lobbies, you need to do more. You need to put in more than your teammates because, you know, sometimes your teammates just don't put their 25. It is what it is, man. It's a difficult one. But I think overall, you played that pretty well. YouTube, hope you guys enjoyed the VOD review. And yeah, if you guys want to get your own gameplay reviewed, whether it's now or Black Ops 6, let me know down below and I'll make sure to get that reviewed for you. Thank you so much for watching. Catch you guys for another one tomorrow. Peace. What did you think, Sal? Any questions, bro? Sal, what did you think? Any questions, bro? Did that make sense for you? Let me know if you got any questions there, Sal. If that made sense for you. If there's anything you want me to kind of, maybe you think that. Thank you, brother. Hey, you're good, bro. No problem, man. I appreciate you sending the gameplay. You did really good, bro. You had a great gameplay there. And I definitely want to get you in a mechanic class and we can, there's definitely a few things I want to go through with you to make it a little bit more advanced. I think you did good, though. I think you did really good, bro. I'm very happy with where you are, man. That was very good from you. Chat, show him some love, man. Show the boy some love. I thought that was very good. Did everything make sense for you, Sol? Was that okay? Was that okay for you? Hey, perfect, bro. Perfect. Well, because my PC's not working right now, probably have to do it in Black Ops 6, bro. Probably have to do it in Black Ops 6. But yeah. Yo, Redbed, are you still there? Did you have any questions? Everything made sense? Perfect, perfect. I didn't want to be like too harsh or anything like that. I wanted to be as honest as I can and stuff like that. Hey, what's good, Cryptic? Yo, if you guys want your VOD review, hit me up on Discord. I'll be doing a lot of VOD reviews and mechanic classes in Black Ops 6. So hit me up in Discord and we'll work for it. All I speak is COD. I like that. It's gameplay. It's old gameplay, but it's the only one. Hey, I got you. Hit me up on Discord. Hit me up on Discord, bro. I got you. So I think you can get to Crim for sure, though, man. I think we can definitely get you to Crim. There's no doubt in my mind we can get you to Crim, bro, for sure. For sure. All right, chat. I'm gonna end that one there. I just wanted to do a quick coaching session for the boy Soul. Yeah, hope you guys did enjoy that one. You have? All right, perfect. I'll make sure I reply. Yo, what is your Discord name? What is your Discord name? Just so I can double check it. I know the off season's a little bit weird right now. We're waiting for the new COD, so I'm just going to give it a second. I'm just going to wait a little bit. Black Ops 6 is just around the corner. Then we'll have some more videos, and we got plenty of stuff to cover for Black Ops 6. But hey, thank you guys so much for chilling, man. I appreciate you guys. Just a nice short stream today. I just wanted to do a quick VOD review. I wanted to do it live, just made it a bit easier. And yeah, appreciate you guys chilling and tuning in, man. Thank you guys so much. Shout out to the boy Soul as well for his gameplay. Chat, you guys are insane, man. Thank you. I appreciate you guys. All right, cool. I'll check it out, Crypto. I got you, bro. Thank you guys so much for chilling, and I'll catch you guys for another stream, another video later on today. Peace.